Hi, so I want to quickly go through the Yoast Seo plugin for WordPress. So usually it's at the bottom of a post or on a page. So here I'm in the posts, and this is a blog post. And right at the bottom we have it says Yoast Seo, and this is what it looks like when we have this plugin added to our WordPress site. So there are 4 tabs: SEO, Readability, Schema, and Social. So the SEO tab refers to everything that is related to your site, to your page, to that particular page. So it suggests that you put in a keyword. So in this case, I put in the keyword or key phrase, rather, Indian tea. And you can look for related key phrases, but put whatever you want in there or whatever you've done for your keyword research. And then it gives you a preview, a Google preview of what your page will look like in a search. So either on mobile or on a desktop search result. So next we're going to look at the SEO titles, the actual title that's going to appear when it comes up in a search. So this is what we have, and we can type it in. And it's usually suggested that we include that key phrase. And then the slug is what you see in the actual URL related to that page. And again, you want to include your key phrase there as well. Now the meta description for your particular page, again, you just type it in here, and again, you want to try and include that key phrase that you indicated above. So in this case, Indian tea. Great. So once you've done that, you see all these green bars and these green happy faces. So if Yoast likes what you've done, you're going to get green happy faces and green bars. So the goal is to try and get as much green as possible. So we're going to click on this little arrow to the right of the SEO analysis, and it will tell you everything that you've done, and it'll either have a red dot, orange dot, or green dot by it. So if there are enough green dots, then you get a green happy face. If there are not, then you're either going to get an orange or a red happy face. So all the particular suggestions or results from the analysis by Yoast will have a dot by it and then a suggestion of what you can do to improve upon it. So in this case, the one with a red dot, those are the ones you want to improve upon. We only have one, and it says key phrase and subheading. Use more key phrases or synonyms in your H2 and H3 subheadings. So this is something we can improve upon in this particular post, and hopefully change that dot to orange or green. All right, so that's the SEO tab. The Readability tab, again, it's the same kind of thing, but it's looking at how easy it is to read your post. And again, look for the dots, whether green, orange, or red, and try and fix as many of the red ones so that they become either orange or green. And then the goal is to get a green happy face beside readability. So the one red dot we have is transition words. So it says only 6.5% of the sentences contain transition words, which is not enough. So if you click the eyeball, it goes purple, and if you look back up at the post, it highlights all the places where there are not enough transition words in this case. So these are places where some editing can take place to try and change that red dot into an orange or a green dot. So schema, so by default, since this is a blog post, it chooses page type as post for a web page, and in this case the default post is for an article. The idea here is that depending on the type of page that is selected for your post or your particular web page, when Google is crawling, it'll sort of indicate, it'll give it it'll give Google or its crawlers an indication of what kind of content or web page it's looking at. So in this case, it's a blog post. Finally, social. So this is also very interesting. And why don't we stop here and I'll look at this in the next video.